All right, guys, it is around 4 p.m. right now, and guess what day it is? It's leg day. Super excited. Well, not crazy excited, but it is leg day, and I haven't trained legs in about a week now, so this is gonna be a good one. I'm just eating a little pre-workout meal. We got ourselves some huevos and toast. Honestly, super simple, super easy to make, and I eat this a ton as a pre-workout meal. Got some nice carbs from the toast that'll give me energy for my workout. Damn, that's hitting the spot right now. I just finished work for the day. Had a bunch of check-in calls with my clients and whatnot, and had to edit a bunch of videos. So I'm excited to be done and just focus on my workout now. I'm gonna be running you through my quad focus leg workout. So it's roughly, I believe, 3 quad exercises, 1 hamstring and 1 calf, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna smack the rest of this and then make myself some pre-workout. All right, I got myself my pre-workout. I'm gonna be going with this Origin Pre from My Protein. Been one of my favorites recently. It's got 300 milligrams of caffeine and 150 milligrams of L-theanine, which is the perfect combination. My favorite flavor is the orange one. Tastes like orange Gatorade, honestly. But yeah, if any of you guys wanna get this for yourself, use code COLAC. That'll get you 50% off your order, which is pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Man, I'm excited for today, dude. I've been loving these leg workouts more and more. I used to honestly hate them, but the feeling of hitting quads till failure, low key, has been growing on me. It sucks in the moment, but then like when you're done, it feels just so good. Sensational. It's time to get changed, and I'll see you guys at the gym. All right, gang, we have made it to the gym here at John Reed's. About to get started with a little legs. And you already know that requires a solid stretch out beforehand. If you guys are skipping stretches on a leg day, come on. I know damn well your knees hate you. Oh, speaking of that, my knees hate me right now. Holy fuck. Last leg day I hit, I went absolutely vicious. And I swear to God, I was sore for like a week after. Yeah, that was like a week ago today. I was supposed to hit legs 2 days ago, but I was still sore from last week. So also, if you guys are skipping your stretches, you don't need that many crazy stretches, just some stuff to warm up your knees, your hip flexors, maybe a little bit of your back if you have back pain, and besides from that, you should be chilling. Definitely warm up your hamstrings, that's for sure, especially if you're gonna be doing RDOs. Damn, I am stiff as a door right now. Oh, dude, also, absolute game changer of a stretch is this 90-90 stretch. If you guys have like tight hip flexors up here, would highly recommend you integrate this into your leg day warm-up routine. That's good stuff, guys. What else is there? What else is there? I feel like we hit we almost forgot, guys. Daily requirement, every time I stretch out, I gotta hit a solid minute handstand to make sure I still got it. That didn't count, take 2. That was my form, guys. Are my toes pointed? See if we could get a little handstand push-up in. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna go home now. All right, we're all warmed up. Time to get started with legs, baby. I'll see you out there. All right, first exercise of the day. We're going with a nice hip adduction to warm up. If you guys are skipping these, or if you guys call me sus for hitting these, you don't wanna grow your legs bad enough. These are such a slept-on exercise. Most of the time when people can't grow their legs, it's because they're skipping on their adductors, and that's basically just your inner thigh muscle, and these are a great way to progressively overload that. And yeah, just make sure you progressively overload. I'm lifting 220 pounds right now, and I feel like my legs are gonna pop, and it's my 3rd set of the day. So, all right, here we go. And make sure you're pausing in the front when you do these. Get a nice contraction. I love to do these before like any heavy squatting movement or anything like that. 2 more, come on. Holy fuck. Those are brutal. Oh, those are so brutal. I love leg day. Time to move on to squats, baby. Let's go. All right. We are moving on to our first set of squats. We're gonna be doing this narrow stance, heel elevated squat. Do not sleep on this exercise. It's one of my favorites. To set up for it, all you gotta do is place a plate underneath the bar, and you're gonna wanna position it obviously so that it's centered and so that it's still relatively comfortable when you are actually squatting. Ooh, that feels pretty good. Is that good? Can't tell. This is the hardest part. Yeah, no, that feels immaculate. The pump cover's coming off because it's too hot in this gym. and I don't even have a pump yet, as you can see. All right, we are good to go. All right, we got our belt on. Now, last time I did these, I believe I had 2 plates on each side, plus I think 2 10s. So we're gonna start with that, see how we feel. Hopefully we got a little bit stronger. Stay tuned. All right, should be good to go. Time to destroy our legs. If y'all hear me grunting like a madman, just don't judge me, all right? Whew. All right, it's feeling pretty good. Come on. I think we got one more. Holy fuck. That was brutal, guys. Those feel so good though. They hurt like hell, but they feel good at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Whew. All right, yo. Time to annihilate some hamstrings. We'll see you there. We're in the elevator. Yeah, my gym has an elevator. It's pretty cool. We are moving on to this hamstring curl. The shoes are coming off, FYI. Anytime I do a leg curl or a leg extension, anything like that, love to go shoeless. It's way more comfortable, and I feel like I don't have these clunky ass shoes attached to the pad here, which, you know, just provides a little bit more comfort. Also with a leg curl, a lot of the times, I don't know if you guys are the same, but with my clients and myself included, a lot of the times the first set is a little bit painful, a little bit sore. So I'm a huge fan of warm-up sets for these. Not like crazy lightweight, but, you know, not super heavy to the point where, you know, if you are having a little bit of knee pain, it's gonna really hurt, right? So, you know, just going a little bit lower weight, which is what I'm doing right now. This is my warm-up set. Just adds a little bit more of that comfort. Also make sure this thing's tight against your quads. Oh God, I might be stuck. Now we're good. All right, so like right now, this is pretty uncomfortable for me, but it's not too bad because I'm going pretty lightweight. And then my second set's gonna feel a hell of a lot better. All right, felt pretty good. I don't know if it's just me, guys, but I've really come to start enjoying leg days. I used to really hate them, but now it's like they suck less while I'm actually going through them. And dude, like that feeling of finishing a leg day, being done, knowing that, you know, it might have sucked, but you put yourself through it, you still fought hard, and you got a good pump or workout. It's like one of the best feelings in the world, in my opinion. But let me know if you guys are still anti-leg day. All right, it's time for our third set of these. I was getting really hot. It's quite warm in this gym. So the pump cover, I guess I can't even call that a pump cover, but top had to come off, you know. All right, so yeah, like I said, now I'm a little bit more warmed up and should have a little bit less knee pain with this now. Going pretty heavy on these. I like to go fairly heavy. I have progressively overloaded to this, but yeah, definitely want to make sure you're controlling the weight. Don't go too heavy, otherwise might as well have just not done these right. All right, let's begin. Oh my fuck. That was fucking brutal. Ooh. It's a good set though. You'll never guess what we have next. Bulgarian split squats. We're back in the elevator. Bulgarian split squats. It's time, baby. It's the best time of the day. All right, these kind of suck, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But like I said earlier, insanely effective. So here we go. Fuck, those get me every time. Brutal. And the best part about those is you finish one leg and it feels like a set in itself. And now I have to do the other leg. All right, it's time for the other leg. I have no idea if you guys are gonna be able to see me. The Smith machine is placed in the worst position possible, so you might be just looking at my legs here. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, those are quite enjoyable. I'm gonna do one more set of those on each leg, and then we're gonna make like a farmer and raise some calves. Dude, I just looked at that last shot. That looks insane. That actually turned out so well. Let's go. We're back in the elevator. All right, it is time for our good old calf raises. We're gonna be using, this is a leg press machine actually. I prefer to do my calf raises on this versus like a standing calf raise machine, just because it's a lot easier to keep your body stable and really feel that isolation in your calf. If you're watching this looking at my left calf, do not judge. It's my bad calf. That's the calf that I tore my Achilles on, and unfortunately have not quite got them back to even yet. It takes like 2-3 years. So that's why we're doing these. But anyway, let's get started. So yeah, I like to put my feet all the way at the bottom of the platform, and then make sure I'm extending all the way down, exploding up, squeezing at the top, and then again, using a full range of motion. I like to go for around 12 to 15 reps on these. Oh, god damn. That was so brutal, bro. Oh, correct me if I'm wrong, but the worst muscle group to train of all time has got to be calves. I mean, I'd rather hit quads till failure any day of the week than hit some calf raises. They just fucking suck. Abs and calves, I think, are the two worst for sure. Let me know your thoughts. Anyway, time to move on to leg extension, and then we're done. Time for the grand finale. Our final leg exercise is gonna be this leg extension. And we're gonna do it until I can't feel my legs even a little bit. If you've seen any of my leg workouts before, then you should know that I always finish my leg extensions with a torturous drop set. And that's what we're gonna do here. Let's begin. Step 1, you're gonna wanna adjust the seat so that your back is as far back as possible. Step 2, you're gonna wanna make sure your butt is tight against the pad the entire time. Step 3, hold on to the handles for physical and emotional support. And step 4, get some crazy tunes cranking in your ear. Fucking hell. Come on, 2 more, come on. Last one. Holy fuck. Goddamn, that was pretty crazy, guys. All right, you know, legs are done. Legs have been completed. Let's go see what we've been cooking up. Hit a nice little pose down. We're back in the elevator. Last time, I swear. All right, let's see what we're working with here. All right, you know, that felt pretty good. Let's try that quad stomp again. All right, that's feeling pretty good. Honestly, really stoked with how that workout turned out. It was a pretty sweet leg day. And like I said earlier, I've been liking these more and more, you know? Like I got through that and it was damn near pretty enjoyable, honestly, except for hitting calves at the end. But yeah, no, that's a wrap. I'm gonna send it on home and I'll see you at the crib. Peace. All right, guys, we made it back from the gym. That was a phenomenal workout, honestly. Was super pleased with how that leg workout went. The pump was pretty immaculate, and honestly, bro, it's already pretty difficult for me to walk, dude. You already know what time it is though. Time to make ourselves an evening protein shake so that we can help repair the muscle fibers that we just absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna be going with about 14 ounces of whole milk. In case you guys didn't know, whole milk is an absolute must when you're bulking. Then I'm going with 2 scoops of this vanilla ice cream whey from My Protein. Once again, use code COLAC for 50% off. 2 scoops of that in there. Then I totally forgot to take my creatine today. So I'm going with 5 grams, which is 1 scoop. And then as always, while I'm bulking, I'm gonna throw in a little scoop of this creamy peanut butter. Easy way to get a little bit of extra calories in. And then on top of that, I already have my meal prep. These are Flex Pro meals, super clutch when you're bulking. I eat like 3 or 4 of these a day. Code DIL40 if you want 40% off your order. Yeah, protein shake is looking good. We're gonna blend that up. That should be good. Always hits the spot. And I gotta say, dude, getting these workouts in while I'm bulking has been so much nicer compared to when I was in a calorie deficit each day. Can actually feel myself get stronger day by day, which is a pretty sick feeling, not gonna lie. But yeah, man, I'm gonna hit this meal prep, finish this protein shake, and call it a night so I'll be ready to fully saute my arms tomorrow. I would highly recommend you guys give that leg workout a try. It has been my absolute favorite, especially when you're trying to focus on your quads. Like I said, I'm gonna be making way more of these videos, just daily vlogs, what I eat in a day, training vlogs, all that jazz. So stay tuned for more. Hopefully this gave you some leg day motivation. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Almost forgot my protein shake.